Cooler temperatures mean more condensation on the boat. And with condensation comes mold and mildew. Blech. But there are a few ways to at least keep up with it. Hi there, I'm Carolyn Sherlock, and on this episode of the Boat Galley Podcast, I'll give you my best tips for cleaning mold and mildew and trying to keep it from taking over your boat. Today's episode of the Boat Galley Podcast is sponsored by Mantis Marine, the maker of the Mantis Anchor, now available in models with and without a roll bar. Proven to set reliably in the most challenging bottoms, the Mantis Anchor digs like no other, making anchoring safer and boating more enjoyable. I know it saved us on more than one occasion. Now, Mantis Marine brings to market practical, durable, and affordable marine products, including their anchoring gear, scuba diving accessories, and rechargeable waterproof headlamp for hands-free lighting, and their new solar charging navigation light. Love them and use them all. Visit mantismarine.com and see for yourself. In South Florida, spring and fall seem to be absolutely the worst for mold and mildew on the boat. Days are warm, but the nights are cool. An almost imperceptible layer of condensation gets on everything overnight, then turns to mold and mildew in the heat of the day. So what to do about it? To be honest, I've never found a 100% surefire way to stop it when living aboard. Some things may slow the growth down, but I've never found a way to totally avoid it. The best thing you can do is to improve ventilation. Open hatches, use wind scoops, and fans. Now, depending on the surface, I do a number of different things. For hard surfaces such as gel coat or plastic bins, I clean with either white vinegar. Usually I use it full strength. You can dilute it 50-50 with water. I also use a lot of borax. I buy it on Amazon. You can also sometimes find it in with the laundry detergent in a grocery store. Mix the borax in hot water, about a quarter cup borax to a quart of water. It's pretty strong. Wipe things down, but don't rinse. The drying vinegar or borax will repel further mold and mildew to some extent. Fabrics I wash with borax in a machine if it's possible, or just sponging it on and then letting it dry when an item can't go in the washer. For example, part of the walls on Barefoot Gal were fabric lined, so I simply had to wipe them down. As the borax solution dries, you'll be surprised at how much the black stains disappear. I use Miracle Mist. It's available on Amazon if it's not at a store near you, and you'll find links to all this stuff in the show notes. I use the Miracle Mist on more deeply stained items. However, it is primarily bleach. It has some other ingredients, so it works better than bleach alone, but it is primarily bleach. So test it first in an inconspicuous place to make sure it doesn't leave its own little white spots. Further, Miracle Mist will not slow down mold or mildew. So after using it, I use either borax or concrobium, another thing that's available on Amazon. If you look for it in big box stores like Home Depot, you'll find it in the paint department, not with cleaning supplies. Never, never, never use vinegar on a surface after Miracle Mist or other bleach solution, since bleach and vinegar can make a toxic chlorine gas. Now, concrobium doesn't clean mold and mildew stains, but it does help prevent them in the first place, so I often use it after other cleaning. Some people use tea tree oil, but I haven't found it all that effective. It may have to do with the weather in your area or even the particular surfaces in your boat. Some people swear by it. So, our boat has lots of textured surfaces that turn black down in the grooves. I find that putting my cleaning solution in a spray bottle and spraying the surface seems to do a much better job than just wetting a rag and rubbing it over. I also use a fingernail brush as a mini scrub brush on a lot of these areas. If you use Miracle Mist, which does do the best job of getting nasty stains out, be sure to wear clothes that you don't care about, as they will almost certainly get some bleach stains on them. If working ahead with any cleaner, but especially if you're using Miracle Mist, wear good eye protection. Glasses alone are too small. You really should wear goggles. Well, the tropics are absolutely wonderful, but mold and mildew are more of a problem than in many other places. Hey, I hope you learned something on this episode of the Boat Galley Podcast. Please be sure to subscribe, so that you can always make your boat life better. And hopefully, you'll tell your friends about us.